Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. And his first pass falls incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
It's Judkins on the counter. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Sanders. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr., complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
19 Tiger.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Mariota now. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
On the set.
21 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw, Mariota. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Yellow. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't. Matter, it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Play action, Sanders.
Their 48-yard
Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Ready. Here we go. Set. 19 Charger.
They'll run it with Judkins. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here.
60 Eagle.
It's 4th down.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready.
Judkins up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Check, contact. Cougar 19. Ready.
Run right side, Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
19 Chargers. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. This is a heater going deep. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Over the middle, he's got Fanning. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
70 range, 70 range.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Get it. Go.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 18. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. Space on the right. He's got room. And the Commanders are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They send a tight end in motion. Krosky Merritt again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
On the tackle,
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they take this in for the score. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarter.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 38 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 radio. Corey, stop the D. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
That's another Browns first down.
Working inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. So 1st down from the 41.
Cowboy 80.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Ready up. Ready.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Put the body on the line for his team. Offensive line fast.
12 more yards. That's another
19 tight, 19 light.
first down. A gain of 12.
To the air on first down. Sanders.
First down.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 more
Pass the
yards.
60, pass the 60.
That's
19,
good
18.
for Browns. First down.
From the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! Mike Sanders still makes the play! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
60 boxes, 18, pioneer.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And the Browns get there and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Ready.
Desperation time here. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. Daniels looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal.
Browns 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Browns down by only one. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. He'll look to throw it. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Setting up to pass. Judy there to grab it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here he is to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 17.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Going again here, Sanders. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Hawk Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing now. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Prime getting it to Jerry Judy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They're going to pass it here. Browns still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Browns have it at the 47 following the interception.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Get it. 60, Panthers 60, Panthers 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. The game comes down to this try from Andre Schmidt. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout. So with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of a clutch right there as they take the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give her a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while I toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road broke, trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Said I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was like not texting.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Tampa. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. From the gun, Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Well, 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 that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. The defense...
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Pistol, 180.
After the pick, here's Mayfield again. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180. Point it right.
First down, here's Baker. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set now, first and 10.
Regular.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Real. What?
Baker now from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Baker throwing again. Buying some time right. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers find their way to 6. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take the lead on that successful kick. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Wide 80. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
22 yards.
It's a gain of 22. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 22 yards.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
The Bengals will line up for the
Burrow will throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Tucker now on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 12-7 our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
20.
Mayfield to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 180!
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. He goes to the hurry up here.
Run, 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 run.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go!
Offense in the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Kings, Kings, Kings! Kings, Kings, Kings! That's hot.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Alert, alert! 180! What's up?
1st down throw here. Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker now off the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Working quickly here.
Burrow sacked. A loss of 12 yards.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, this is P-Ron. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. After the pick, here's Burrow again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
The final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Charlie Jones with the return.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Defense showing blitz. Burrow gets it to him on the screen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Across midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Burrow to the air now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Fant. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
180. 11.
Running back sent in motion. This time looking to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. Up. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And they pick him off again. Geno Stone picks it off. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.